Hi lovelies, welcome back to my page and welcome to day 8 of 25 makeup looks for Christmas. I'm really excited to do this makeup look today. This is like unrecognizable makeup. I feel like I've tried doing this like a year ago. I think it turned out pretty good, but I wanted to try this version. This is like winter unrecognizable makeup. This is the inspiration photo today. I feel like she just looks so pretty. It also kind of looks like that unapproachable makeup because it's like if I saw her, I'd be like, that girl's so pretty, but I would definitely keep my distance because I'm like, I want her to like kill me because she looks so pretty. But I'm really excited to see what this looks like on me and trying to like really make sure I look like a different person. And I feel like this might be the perfect look to try that. Please subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next. Also make sure you like the video because every like helps my page get pushed out to more people. I hope you guys have been enjoying the 25 looks so far. Make sure you also add the playlist that this video is a part of to your library, and so you can watch all of my videos from your library when I upload next. I don't have anything else I want to add today, so let's go ahead and head to that tutorial. For my lenses today, I'm going to go into the Olens Muse Shine Gray today. I think these are their collaboration with Jushika. I love Jushika. These contact lenses look so pretty on. They're like a really nice like purpley gray shade. They have like multi-tone. They have like the gray, a little green, and a little purple on the opposite side. And they again just look super flattering on the eye. And because I'm trying to like again not look like myself, I feel like a gray contact lens is about as opposite as I can for my natural eye color. To cleanse, going in with the Face Shop's Rosewater Bright Enzyme Powder Wash. I'm going to use this to lightly cleanse and exfoliate the skin. This does a really good job at helping removing a slight layer of dead skin cells that's just on the top of the face. It cleanses the skin really nicely and just makes my skin feel really nice and refreshed. From Mario Badescu, going in with their Rosewater Facial Toning Spray. I'm going to just spray this all over the skin. My skin is a little dry due to the weather, so I love using this. I feel like it makes my skin look so nice and hydrated and aids to the moisture levels of my skin. From Abib, going in with their Heartleaf TECA Capsule Serum. This is the calming drops. They do a really good job at helping to reduce the reactivity of my skin. It makes it feel really nice and hydrated because you know me, I love some hydration products. And I love that it just makes sure that my face feels a little cooler as well. And then it just also helps with that hydration. I feel like when you put like colder things in your face, it helps like minimize your pores, and that's all what I'm about because it just helps the overall texture and the appearance of your skin. Also from the Face Shop, going in with their Rosewater Bright Vegan Eye Cream. I'm going to use my finger to apply this to the under eye. It helps with the texture and the hydration levels of that area. It just makes it feel a lot smoother and it settles on top of the skin a lot nicer. Also from the Rosewater Bright line, taking their vegan cream, I'm going to use this to like lock in and seal that hydration to the skin. I'm just going to use this. It's really like lightweight, but it's also hydration. It is lightweight, but it's also very hydrating, and it just again makes my skin feel really nice and quenched. And also this product does help with the moisture levels as well. Also from Mixsoon, going in with their Centella Sun Cream. This is an SPF 50. You want to make sure that you're taking care of your skin because even though it is the winter, the sun's rays can still reflect off the snow and hit your face, and that can also cause some skin damage. This is really lightweight and also again very hydrating. I love using hydrating products, and it just blends really nicely over top of all of the rest of the products without taking away from any of the like hydrating components. ColourPop's Fresh Kiss line, I love them. These are really hydrating. This is the lip mask and this is in the scent Jelly Donut. This one is so hydrating. I love again the way that this smells. It makes my lips feel really nice and like thirst quenched, and it just makes sure that they have a little more hydration, especially because I feel like my lips feel so dry this time of the year. So let's prime the skin. I'm going in with the e.l.f., don't say anything about that, but their Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. I'm gonna put this all over the skin. This does a really good job of just making my skin feel really nice and hydrated. And it's infused with aloe and elderflower extract, and it just makes your skin look really fresh. NYX's Plump Right Back Primer. This one has plumping serum as well as electrolytes in it. It makes the skin look really nice and full, and it just makes sure that your skin has a really nice level of hydration, and it also does a good job at moisturizing the skin. Milani Conceal+Perfect in the shade Cool Sand. I'm going to take that to conceal my dark spots and discolorations, my under eye bags, any blemish that I have on the face, as well as my burn scar. I'm just going to go over and do a nice quick layer of this just to cover up and color correct those areas. From BK Beauty, going into their A506 concealer brush. I'm going to use that to brush all of that concealer into the skin to make that look nice and seamless, and it gives it a really good amount of coverage and a nice airbrush effect. For my foundation, going in with the Unleashia Satin Wear Healthy Green Cushion in the shade 35 in Toffee. I'm going to use this to just make sure that my base level of my skin looks really nice and one note. You want to just make sure that you put like an even layer all over the face. This has really great coverage. This also is like literally my skin color in a foundation, and I love the texture that this makes my skin look like. It just has a really nice satiny finish, which I guess is what it's named for, and it just makes my skin look so good.
SheGlam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in the shade Earthy Sepia. I'm just going to take that on my temples, my jawbone, my cheekbones, and my lower lip, and then to do a really nice nose contour. Add some definition to the tip of my nose as well as my orbital bone, just making sure the skin looks nice and defined, and that added dimension just really deepens all of the contours of my face.
BK Beauty 101 brush. I'm going to use that to buff all of that contour shade into the perimeter of my face, on my forehead, in that temple area, on my cheekbones, my jawline, and on my lower lip, just to make sure all of that is really nicely buffed into the skin. Going in with the flat side of this double-sided brush, I'm going to use that to buff out all of the cream contour on my nose. Just do a nice amount of patting motions. It blends it out really nicely and just adds some nice definition to the nose to look nicely contoured. NYX's Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in the shade Medium Olive. I'm going to take that under my eye and slightly on the side to lift, down the nose in that little like cute button area, my upper lip, my chin, slightly on the sides of my nose, and my forehead. This makes the skin look really nice and highlighted, and it just gives it a really nice lifted and dimensional look. Then going into the shade Pale from that same line, I'm going to take that on my inner corner, and then just on my nose, my forehead, and my upper lip and my chin, it just to add a little more highlight and just make that area appear more brighter. BK Beauty 107 brush to start out the blending process with these concealers. Going to use that on my chin, my upper lip, along the sides of my nose, as well as on my forehead to buff all of that concealer in. This again is just a really nice dense brush. I love the BK Beauty line. I feel like their brushes are really high quality. This is not sponsored, by the way. And they just blended it into the skin really nicely and just gives the skin a really nice airbrush look. Going back into that A506 brush to blend under my eyes as well as down my nose. This blends everything out so nicely. It's also pretty dense, but it's precise enough so I can get in my inner corner. It just makes sure everything is blended out really seamlessly with that airbrush finish that I love that this brush gives. Yesstyle Make Me Blush in the shade Fuchsia Fling. I'm going to take that pretty high up under my cheeks, on my nose, at the top of where I put that contour, and then on the chin. This is going to make the face look really nice and flushed, and it also has a really nice color payoff, and I feel like it's flattering on my skin color. Back in with that BK Beauty 107 brush, I'm going to use that to buff all of this cream blush into the skin. Make sure it blends out really nicely and gives the skin a really lovely flush to it. I love using this brush again. It blends it out really nicely, and I just love the finish that all of the cream products when they're blended out has on the skin. Then going back in with that flat side of the double-sided brush to blend that out on my nose and just make sure the blush looks really nice and smooth. It gives it like I just been outside and I have like a nice little cold look on the nose. Layer of that setting spray to set all of the cream products on the face. From FlowerKnows, going into the Butterfly Cloud Color Emboss Highlight and Contour Palette in Leaf Shadow. Going to use a FlowerKnows contour brush and taking the darkest shade, and I'm going to use that to set around the perimeter of my face, just making sure everything is nice and matte. This is a really good color. It's nice and cool tone, so I feel like it sets and just makes the contours of my face appear a little deeper and just gives me a more defined look. Taking this fluffy side of that double-sided brush, I'm going to use that same contour shade to buff out all of the nose contour. It again sets everything so nicely and just makes sure that the nose looks nice and defined and just like a little deeper because I'm going over top of where I put that cream blush. From YSL, going into their All Hours Hyper Finish in the shade Translucent, I'm going to use this on a powder puff to set all over the face. This makes the skin look really matte, really blurs all of the processes in together, and it just makes my skin look a lot more seamless, like there's a filter over it, and just blurs everything really nicely. FlowerKnows Strawberry Rococo Series Blush in the shade Berry Mary. I'm going to take this using this FlowerKnows blush brush And I'm just gonna put that over top of everywhere I put that cream blush, just making sure those areas look really nice and flush and just aid to that I've just been outside, I'm cold makeup look. For nose, Little Angel highlighter in this shade Paradise Lost. Taking that on a Morphe highlighter brush, I'm gonna put that on all of the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, down my nose, on the tip, my upper lip, my chin, and my forehead. I'm gonna make these areas just pop a little more, just make them look really nice and lifted. To set all of the powder products, just going back in with that setting spray to just make sure that it looks nice and mattified. NYX Blade and Shade in the shade Espresso. I'm gonna take that on my brow just to make sure that the hairs are nice and defined and manicured. The brow is nice and straight, and I'm just gonna make sure that it looks a little fuller and just is really cute. For the eyes today, going in with the P. Louise Wedding Wish palette and then some of that blush that I used earlier. Taking this Real Techniques 310 brush, going to go into the shade #Wifey. I'm going to put that all over my lower lash line to smoke that out. On a fluffy brush, going to go into the shade Proposal, and I'm going to put that all over my lid and just slightly work that into my crease. Taking this flat brush, going into the shade Forever Yours, going to put that on the outer portion of my lid in that outer V. First, going in with this flat shader brush, going to take the shade Endless Love. I'm going to put that all over the inner portion of my lid to slightly cut my crease. Then going in with a Morphe 302 brush, I'm going to put that on my lower lash line to really highlight that egg style, my inner corner, and then slightly around the eye. Going back in with that blush on the small shader brush, I'm going to put that all on my lower lash line to make that area look really nice and flush. Using this angled brush, I'm going to use #Wifey to just draw out a little more definition on those egg styles. From FlowerKnows, going into their Butterfly Cloud Color Eyeliner in Tea Brown, I'm going to use this to draw in that lower lash line to make that a little lower, and then just add in some emphasis. Unleashia Pretty Easy Glitter Stick in shimmer number 7, Sheer Skin. I'm going to take this one on my waterline to make my eye appear more open. This just makes the eye look more doe-like, and it's just really adorable. Using the FlowerKnows Butterfly Cloud Color Eyelash Curler, I'm going to take this to prep my lashes for mascara. Just clamp them down really nicely and just make sure they look as nice and open as possible, and it just really preps my lashes for mascara. FlowerKnows, going into their brown mascara. This was in a tea brown. It's part of their Butterfly Cloud Color collection. I'm going to take this on my upper and my lower lashes, doing a couple coats just to make sure they appear more open, and really concentrate on that lower lash line just to make those eyelashes down there just stand out. For my lashes, I'm going to go in with these Douyin pair. They're very soft. They look really nice and like individual. I'm going to put them on my upper lash line with these tweezers. Just get them as close as I can as possible, and then just make sure my eye look really nice and open. Lisa Eldridge Enhance and Define Lip Pencil in the shade Muse. I'm going to take that to make my lower lip look really nice and full, and just slightly add some definition to my upper lip just because hers is really like bare. So I'm just going to go in with a similar vibe. FlowerKnows Butterfly Cloud Color Glossy Lipstick in the shade Sunset Clouds. I'm going to use this to stain my lower lip, just using that to make that area look really nice and like that red full just bitten color. And then I'm going to stain on the bottom part of my upper lip, again just to make sure my lips look really nice and rosy. By Black Radiance, going to go in with their Perfect Tone Lip Gloss in the shade Clear. I'm going to take that all over both of my lips. I'm just going to make that look really nice and glossy, and just want to make my lips shine. From Erin, Freckles, going in with their Liquid Air Cushion. I just want to add a little bit of frecklage across the center of my face. Okay, so I think this is going to be the makeup completed. I think it turned out really cute. So I'm going to do my hair change and I'll be right back. So this is going to be the final look. I feel like I don't look like myself, so I feel like the unrecognizable portion of this did a really good job. Like, I feel like it looks really pretty, but it doesn't look like me. I love the nose contour. I love the eyes. I feel like these lips are so pretty. Like 10 out of 10 if I do say so myself. Probably one of my favorite looks I've done so far this year. And I'm always going to be a big fan of the Himeka. I just learned how to do bangs today. Like, wet them with water, then blow dry them straight. You'll get good bangs. I had to learn that a hard way. Every time I do bangs, I want to like straighten them, but they always look weird. Now I know how to do the bangs. I'm very happy with it. Comment down below letting me know what you guys think of the look. I think the lips, that's probably one of my favorite part of the lips. I probably could have gone with a more like pinkier base color for the gloss, but I think these look really cute, and I feel like they match more of my skin tone a little better. Let me know what you guys have been thinking of all the rest of the looks this month. I love you guys so much. I also linked all the products that I'm using today down below, so please go down there and get your hands on anything that you would like to. Also, Also, my link page down there, it has all my social media listed. So if you want to go there and follow me on any other social media, please go ahead over there and do so. And again, stay tuned for the rest of the month. After tomorrow, I should be caught up on videos. I'm going to be posting 2 videos like I posted 2 today, and I hope you guys really enjoy them. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't have anything else I want to say, so let's go ahead and cue that montage.